Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Well, hello, TT.
Hello, Queenie.
I guess this is a bit of an artificial hello, since I did share that we were going to be recording immediately thereafter. So here we are thereafter. It's the thereafter.
The thereafter.
And you're still here, but you're really not.
Now.
Right.
That's
you're
right.
You're in Mexico.
I'm in Mexico.
As well, yes, as this is being listened to.
And I'll be heading home the day after.
Yes, I know, but right now, you're actually sitting right next to me. How can that be? How can you be in two places at one time?
Time travel.
Oh, or real travel. It could be that too. To Mexico. Oh! The door just flew open. And
Hello,
I think
Miles
just realized you were here. Did he greet you before?
Yes.
Oh, well.
I petted him for a long time.
His memory's not the greatest. Oh, and he was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma.
He was.
Yeah, but they got it all.
Oh, okay.
They got all the margins.
Oh, all right, good.
So his little surgical procedure was,
Okay, good. It was a success.
Yes, so no further treatment.
Excellent.
But I can't say the same for his mental capacity. He just came flying through the door.
He's so sweet.
Poor little baby. Yes, my baby boy. Miles, get going. Get out. So what have you done this week?
Well,
have you been on the beach?
I've been on the beach.
Oh, have you had a great time?
That's my favorite thing, is to be on the beach.
I know. Are you burned?
I
have a nice tan going on?
Slightly burned because I did not reapply the first day. That seems to be a pattern for me.
Well, now that we're aware, do you think we might be able to interrupt the pattern?
Perhaps.
I think maybe. Just
and I'm going
mindful.
to use a higher.
Oh, higher than baby oil? Wow, that's amazing.
Might go up to, I don't know,
5?
15.
Oh, 15. Wow.
Instead of my usual 4 and 8.
Or broil.
I usually start with an 8 and go to a 4.
Good God.
I know.
Just put the vegetable oil right directly on there and just turn every 30 minutes. You'd be fine. So, well, that's great. I'm glad you're having a great time. I'm sure I've missed you. I'm sure of it. And we can listen to this and then decide, was that true or not?
Maybe I won't go.
Oh, you're going.
I hope so.
I know you will. You really are going.
Well, if I don't, that means,
Dun, dun, dun. That wasn't nice. Why are you leading me into these sound effects? I sound like a total heel.
But I'm the one laughing.
Yeah. Right. See, I get to do the dirty work. And you can sit back and laugh, which is fine.
It's always been that way.
It's always been that way. Well, that's just the way
I
it goes.
would be the one getting in trouble for laughing.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I can maintain a straight face.
You can, and it's annoying. You just look away from me and look up to the right, and it's like, or to the left, depending on what side I'm on. And you act like you don't even know who I am.
What? Who was that you said?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Me. Oh, I might recall. It's interesting because I was just talking with
A classmate.
A classmate, yes, but I was trying to remember with my granddaughters when we met.
Oh.
Our first opportunity really was ninth grade, because before that we were in teams.
Right.
We weren't on the same team.
Right.
We weren't in the same sixth grade. So, although we were in the same building.
Right. But you were down the hall.
Right. I was down the hall. I did not realize until started talking with other colony people that not everybody was at Sand Creek.
What?
No.
Everybody was at Sand Creek.
No.
There was another middle school?
There was one or two buildings that people remained in sixth grade.
Oh,
I did not go to Sand Creek. Yes.
So it must have just been Roselleville, Shaker Road, and West Albany?
Possibly, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So not Saddlewood.
Très interessant, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah, see how things happen, how
Just don't even
things
know that.
roll. I know. I just assumed, but if you think about it, no, that would have been a very small class.
Mm-hmm.
There were only 10. Now, how many sections in 6th grade?
There were at least 10. I was 2. I was 6'2".
I was 6'7",
Okay. So I think there were at least 10.
because we had that one hallway,
Right. And then you take a left.
maybe a few classrooms there,
Yeah.
but not many.
Well, the long hallway, I was in the short hallway.
Oh, we were in the long hallway.
Because I was, I went.
So you started at that corner.
I think that's where the numbers started. Yeah.
Oh, and then it came down this way.
Yeah.
So Mr. Hinkle.
Yeah, I think
was
he
like
was 6'1", isn't he?
Mm,
Or was he later?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I do not know.
It's so funny is I'm picturing these teachers in brown suits in my head.
Wasn't that an interesting photo of Mr. Malik?
Oh yes,
With
as a
brown
young
hair?
man.
As a young man.
I know.
Wow.
Wow.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah,
that was in the
it was
Times
cool.
Union. Yeah. So, oh no, that was on Facebook.
It was Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older. So I went to the orthopedic surgeon
Oh dear.
for my feet again, my 6-month checkup.
Okay, and
Well,
we all know your feet are fucked up.
correct. I had originally gone to this provider for my right foot, which seems to be the most problematic. However, in the immediate couple of weeks before the appointment, my left foot was also starting to act up similarly with,
That's not good.
with just
Pain.
pain with weight bearing, which is, what you do with your feet. You walk. So that presents a little bit of a challenge. So I had x-rays done again. And
Had they changed?
I don't think they've changed, but I thought I'd share them with you. So you
Oh, okay.
could maybe, what do you think?
Oh my. They don't look like human feet.
See, that's what Lauren said. She goes, they look like alien feet. Now, you just said the same thing. Oh, well, that's what I'm walking on. It's pretty bad. And I asked her, I
Oh
said,
my God, it must be so painful.
did my pinky toe slide down the side of my foot? She said, yes, it did. All the arthritis down here
Oh, look at that.
compressed, and the metatarsal actually slid down. And I said, I also realized I have Irish pinky toes.
Was she surprised? Did she confirm your diagnosis?
She looked a little surprised when I said that. Confused, maybe, is probably a better term. She had never heard that, but I explained, and, well, of course, educated.
Of course.
Of
It's our
course.
job.
So the next time I see her, I'll bring the article with me.
I think that's a great
Yes,
idea.
but she did confirm that there are definite differences in skeletal structure between some
Different
ethnicities.
places
Yep,
in the
different
world.
places in the world.
Ah.
So there may be some truth to that.
Well, I think a lot of Italians have big noses.
That is not on the foot typically, but
I'm assuming it's not just the feet that have special characteristics.
if you had one on your foot, that would be a problem.
It would be, especially if you have stinky feet.
Yes, that would be a real big problem. But yeah, these are my lovely.
That's amazing.
My lovely.
Are these fractures?
No, that's where the arthritis is.
Oh,
She
okay.
was highlighting that for me.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. So not much that can be done other than surgery.
Well, that's not fun.
No. So we're gonna keep it on. We're just gonna keep using non-steroidal blah blah blah.
And cannabis.
And cannabis. Yes, absolutely. So yes, these little.
Did she ask
bird-like-
what you were using for
She did not.
comfort? No. Okay.
I would have shared. I would have shared
Just
readily.
We talked about that.
I know. So I am purchasing carbon full length carbon inserts for my shoes to
Wow.
keep them
Good.
rigid.
So they're not
Stiff.
moving around. Yeah.
I got to have a stiff foot,
Stiff
rigid.
lower foot.
My whole foot, not just half, the whole thing. Right. So that's that.
Will you be walking like Herman Munster?
I don't know. I don't think it interferes with your
Oh,
gait.
good.
I hope
Okay,
not.
That's good.
But yes. So if you
Might
notice,
improve
I'm
your
not.
golf game.
It may, perhaps. I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting out and playing this year. That would be a nice change of pace. But I've changed my slipper wear to something a little more structured. So I'm trying to... and then, of course, you've got the obvious. I could lose a ton of weight and not be a fat ass. That would help. So it's a multi-pronged approach.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be on the beach next week. And
no, you're at the beach now.
I'm at the beach right now.
You're at the beach right now.
I have to say,
in your swim dress.
I was looking at swim dresses online. I really was like, this is what I need. I need one of those old bathing suits, the striped ones that went right down to your knees.
Yes. You can get those now. They come in 2 pieces. It's great. Land's End. It's perfect. You can get capris. You can get swim pants. You can get swim shorts.
I see people that have long sleeve shirts.
Everything. Well, those are to protect your skin.
Yeah.
Moving you up to a 15 SPF, I think, is about as far as we're going to go with that.
That's as far as we're going to go, right?
But, so yes, I'm certain you're very comfortable while you're on the beach right now.
It's lovely.
I'm sure you're having a great time, and I'll just be jelly, very jelly,
jelly.
I'm
concerned though. I'm going to Mexico.
You're in Mexico.
I'm in Mexico.
Yes, and what's going on?
Just worried.
What has you worried?
About getting back into the country.
Oh, why?
Because if there's something on my phone, they're checking people's phones now.
But I don't think you have anything to worry about. If they'd be retaining or, holding 50% of the people coming back into the country.
That's true. They don't have time for that.
I don't think so, but, well, I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Nothing is certain. Everything is up in the air.
I know.
I have no clue.
I've never had to think about something like this before.
It's scary, isn't it?
It is that we have to even worry about that. Because,
that's never been the way.
If they take your phone and they see something anti-Trump on it.
Well, they could, I guess, pull you out of line or whatever.
Yeah.
Say the loyalty pledge.
But they're doing worse things to people.
Yes, they are.
They're bundling them up and sending them to detention centers and sending them to other countries.
I don't think you have a risk of going to Guantanamo. I don't think. I think there are larger threats.
Bigger fish to fry
than you. I would dare say.
But I don't think they care. They're
I don't
unpredictable.
know. I really don't know. I guess whenever you leave the country or your house anymore, or the womb, you're assuming a risk. So, I'm not going to bring my computer. No.
And now that we're doing this podcast now, I don't have to.
No, you don't.
Because,
they
can take, where would I be if I didn't have my computer? I'd be like, that's where all my passwords are.
Uh-oh. See?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say your passport. No. So I'm sure you're having a great time.
Yep.
And I'm sure you'll be back in a day or two.
Hopefully.
I'll be waiting for hopefully this isn't our last episode. In prison.
Oh, 420 is coming up.
420 is coming up. It's Easter and our 3rd anniversary. And
420.
420 International Weed Day. So wow. Bingo bango. Big day. Big day.
Woke up this morning, started my routine. Coffee's nice, but nicer with some good old green. Gummy bears dancing, brownies in a tray. My bartender's asking what you had today. What have you consumed today? A cookie, a gummy, or a potent J? Did you vape it, dab it, or roll your own way? Tell me what cannabis you consume today.
Okay, TT, what have you consumed today? Well, really consumed what we consumed before, but just to remind everybody, Rainbow Belts is what TT had consumed, her edibles. Mango flavor. Mango.
Delicious little
Mango,
squares.
mango. Yes, and she's got the sleepy as fuck, right? Is pretty much what they're described as.
They're very good.
Very good.
Very
she
nice.
Enjoys them thoroughly.
They don't make me sleepy. They just make me so relaxed.
So
it's
relaxed.
Really
She's
nice
very
body
relaxed.
high.
And I was smoking some weed. and just as a reminder, is a hybrid mango dog. There's the mango again.
Mangoes.
And white runts, RUNTZ, runts. So, and we're both feeling no pain right about now. We're doing
everything's
hunky-dory. Oh, we did it again. Oops, they did it again.
What's the latest but buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows. What's the latest but buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows.
Do you have a story for us,
I
TT?
do. I do. So this story comes to us from Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yep.
Hollywood.
And as you know, one of the guys that we really like, who we appreciate for his support of the cannabis industry, is Seth Rogen.
Correct.
And he's actually in a new show. Have you seen it?
I have not, but it has received tremendous positive
That's
reviews.
what I've heard. I think it's on Apple TV.
It is on Apple TV.
Yeah. The director or something like that. I don't know. No,
It's what the heck is it? Industry? No,
I forget. But anyway,
anyway,
there's one place that the headline of this article really caught my eye. It's Seth Rogen reveals the one place he refuses to smoke marijuana.
Where might that be?
I know, in the whole world. What do you think?
Washington, D.C.
No, probably, right?
That would be my guess.
Nope, that's not right. It is Singapore.
Oh, okay. I think we have stumbled upon Singapore previously, that it is seriously illegal there.
Yeah. You cannot smoke weed there. What he said was, they'll literally fucking kill you if you smoke weed in that country. And Singapore does have some of the strictest anti-drug laws in the world. But a conviction for personal possession or use of marijuana is punishable by an extensive prison sentence or fine.
Yep.
Extensive.
Yes, people have been executed.
And illicit trafficking can carry the death penalty.
Yeah.
And there's some question about what constitutes personal possession as opposed to possession with intent to traffic. So if you have a bunch of weed for yourself, if it looks like enough to sell, then they could say you had an intent to sell.
Perhaps, yes.
And that could be the death penalty.
Well, yes, it could.
Good Lord. That's also the same place where...
Caning.
If you spit on the sidewalk or whatever.
Gum.
Yeah.
Spit, gum. Yep.
Okay. Don't we have some listeners in Singapore?
We have many listeners in Singapore.
Hello, folks.
Hello, Singaporeans. But
We're
yes.
sorry it's so hard for you to get your hands on some.
Yeah, that's very serious stuff. Sad.
Yeah.
We take some things for granted, but I don't think we're quite headed to where Singapore is. But who knows?
Who knows
what may occur with
if one of these very unqualified, stupid cabinet members decides no more weed.
Well, it seems for some reason things can get done with just signing a document now.
Yep. Yeah.
Whereas before,
yeah.
wow, things couldn't get done because we had to go through Congress and all this other stuff. And now it just
those
is
rules are still in place, but nobody's
signing
following
a document and things change like that overnight.
Yeah.
Oh, just in a matter of seconds. So,
And they're being sued, but
that doesn't stop anything.
Yep.
They just keep appealing. And of course, they're allowed to continue to do that. So,
Anyway. I thought that was interesting. I really needed to find out.
That is very...
What is that place? Because there are a lot of places in the world where it's verboten, right?
Where it's, yes, but Singapore does not play.
They don't, yeah.
They do not play. So I would not mess Don't mess with Singapore, folks.
Yep. Do not.
Not worth it. Not worth it at all.
You heard it from Seth.
Well, Seth and Queenie and TT now.
Exactly.
We made a game. It's weird and bold, with rules unclear and secrets untold. You'll laugh, you'll guess, you'll likely shout. Wait, what's this even about? We still don't know what it's called. Okay, TT's in Mexico, drifting away, while Queenie's here, brainstorming alone. She's margarita deep and ignoring her phone.
So, TT, if you recall, last week we introduced a new segment.
Yes, we did.
The new segment dealt with superstitions. And the idea was for you to decide which of the 3 items that I share with you doesn't belong with the other 2.
In other words, which isn't a real superstition?
Well, it could be which isn't a real superstition, or it could be which is the real superstition.
Is the real? Oh, that's right, because it could go the
be
other
too.
way.
Right. So, yes, we have to be extra careful how we approach this.
I will be vigilant.
Be vigilant, please. The dog is shrieking at the top of his lungs for relief. I'm going to give him some. You didn't cheat, did you?
No?
Okay. All right, here we go. I will give you the 3 items. It is up to you to decide which does not belong.
Okay.
And then to decide, does it belong because it's real or a figment?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay, here we go. Winking at the night sky attracts exciting opportunities. Sprinkling cinnamon at doorways protects against unwanted guests.
Okay.
And if you open your scissors without cutting, it could lead to family conflicts. Which does not belong.
I think number 3 does not belong. Because that's the only one I think is an actual superstition. I think the others are made up.
Opening scissors without cutting,
Correct.
leading to family conflicts, you believe is the only legitimate. Well, not that it's
Superstition.
legitimate.
Well, no, but the
that one that
common-
really exists.
Right.
Common.
Is it a superstition?
Is it a superstition or a figment? And you're saying that is the only superstition.
That is what I'm
which
saying.
would lead the other 2 to be not credible
Correct.
at this point in time.
Figments,
Says you.
says I.
Says you. Well, would you be surprised to realize that you have established a streak? You are correct. Opening scissors without cutting, leading to family conflicts, is a real superstition. The other 2 are not. They're silliness.
They were plausible, though. I had to think
I
about it.
thought the cinnamon.
Yeah, I thought that was real at first. I have to tell you.
Well, we might have to try to see if that works.
Yeah.
You know, but how would you know?
Unwanted guests.
We have if they don't show up, you can just always say, "See, the cinnamon worked."
There you go.
Nobody has come to the door. There you go. I liked the winking at night. I thought that was
That was cute.
people winking outside. It could, hey, you know,
That's nice.
can't hurt, might help.
Right.
Prove it's not gonna.
That's true.
Now, what country do you think? From what country do you think the scissor superstition originates?
I'm going to say Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
You are incorrect.
Okay.
Now, again, this is, just these are wild guesses because many, many countries in the world. Egypt.
Oh, wow.
It is a
Okay.
superstition in Egypt.
All right. Interesting.
Family conflict will result.
If you don't cut with those scissors,
Don't open them.
Don't open them.
Don't just open them for the heck of it. None of that. See? No, none of that. No playing around. You bring it on yourself. I tried to tell you, don't do it. No, you didn't listen. You had to play with those damn scissors. How's this feeling for you?
I love this game.
Oh, boy.
It's fun.
All right. Something tells me that you've done extensive research on superstitions.
No, I just am a very superstitious person.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got to be up on these things.
These are strongly held beliefs. Okay, I understand. I gotcha. All right.
No, I just heard them or read about them or whatever. I don't know.
Cool. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how well read you are.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, really. The truth will come out. We'll see if we keep playing this game, is what we're going to see. No, we'll continue until, whatever.
If you have a query, my dearie, that can't be answered by Siri, turn to Mary Jane in your time of need. She's got all the answers about we. Whoa, we.
Hi, Mary Jane. What's the best cannabis product for joint pain that doesn't make me useless for the day?
Oh, sweetheart, that's such a great question, and one so many of us midlife goddesses are asking. We want relief, not to become one with the couch while binge-watching baking shows and forgetting what flour is. Here's the tea. You want a product that targets the pain, but keeps your head clear so you can still slay your day. No zombie vibes. No where are my pants moments. Topicals are your BFF. If you're dealing with localized joint pain, knees, fingers, hips, that shoulder that hasn't been the same since '84, a THC and or CBD topical is pure gold. Lotions, balms, and salves don't get you high when applied to the skin because they don't enter the bloodstream in large amounts. They target the pain right at the source, and you can use them during the day without any psychoactive effects. Look for A1.1 CBD THC ratio or high CBD topical, added ingredients like menthol, arnica, or eucalyptus for extra soothing power, low-dose edibles, or capsules with CBD. For more widespread or chronic pain, something internal might help, but keep it light. Look for microdosed edibles with a balanced ratio. Think 1.1 or even 2.1 CBD to THC. CBD helps reduce inflammation, and a little THC gives it extra oomph without turning you into a sentient throw pillow. Start with 2.5 to 5 milligrams of THC paired with 5 to 10 milligrams of CBD. Look for soft gels, tinctures, or low-dose gummies. If you're not sure where your tolerance is, start low and wait about 90 minutes before you do anything else. And maybe don't schedule any tax prep right after, just in case. Avoid high THC anything during the day unless your pain is severe and you want to take a nap with your heating pad and cat. Otherwise, that's a bedtime buddy. MJ's pro tip. Try a CBD-rich topical during the day and save any higher THC products for the evening wind down when being horizontal is part of the plan. You deserve to move through your day feeling like your fabulous, pain-free self, not like you're floating through a lava lamp.
So, TT, have you ever used cannabis for any discomfort or pain?
I used some of, my mom had some for her arthritis in her hands.
Her arthritis?
A balm.
Mm-hmm.
And I did use some of that. And I think it helped. I don't know if it was, I can't say if it was the product itself or the fact that I was rubbing that actually helped. Maybe a combination of both.
Maybe.
But yeah, it seemed to improve.
And was this primarily a CBD product?
Yes.
Oh, cool. And had she obtained that through her physician?
Through her son.
Through her son. Oh, the pharmacist.
The pharmacist.
Yes, the ever-knowing pharmacist. Okay. Yes, my mother, too, also.
Okay. Two also.
Has a roll-on.
A topical.
Yeah, a topical, because she has arthritis in her hands. And she has found that has brought her some relief, because not only does, again, like you said, just the idea of massaging the balm into the area that's uncomfortable, menthol or something along those lines is usually also
Yep.
part of the deal, and that gives you a nice topical tingly feel. But she had found it to be very helpful, and I do use cannabis for my alien feet because
Poor
the
feet.
orthopedic surgeon actually said, I hurt for you looking at these x-rays.
Oh.
So yes, that does help me on a daily basis. Because
Yeah. Well, because
they're crumbly.
They are, and you have to remember
A lot of weight on those
that
feet.
but you have a reason. You're not, catastrophizing.
Yes.
It's real pain.
I have talon-looking feet. I look like a prehistoric critter or something. So we laugh and joke, ha ha ha, using cannabis to feel euphoric, to maybe de-stress, etc. But it also CBD and THC can help alleviate some discomfort,
Right.
both topically and then if needed through a tincture or smoking or whatever. So edibles, low dose edibles, whatever.
And we're just
works.
talking about physical pain there, because there's also the psychic pain that you can
Psychic
get rid
pain.
of.
Yes, psychic pain we can get rid of.
Yeah,
With cannabis. Yes, just to relax.
Yep.
Yes, and be, shed
Shed
whatever.
all the worries and cares.
For a brief period of time.
Yep.
Very helpful. Very
It's
helpful.
like a cleansing.
So to speak, a cleansing. Cleansing, Clarice. Did we?
What's with Clarice?
I don't know. It just seems
tonight?
to fit in.
I know it does.
So Clarice. Just,
I've walked the world in silence, inside a sensible shoe. A toe misaligned, a heel in decline, but still I pushed on through. No scalpels ever touched me, no stitch nor screw inside. Just years of wear, unfair despair, and a bunion I cannot hide. I've bent but never broken, though arches fall from grace. I've carried pain with dignity in every crowded place. Through Costco runs and weddings and airport TSA, I've whispered, girl, we're not okay, but strutted anyway. I've cramped in pointy dress shoes, been flattened in ballet. I've hosted pinky mutiny and plantar dismay. They called me non-compliant, said I don't align with norms, but I'm the foot of a warrior queen, built in orthopedic stores. They looked at my x-rays with confusion, said, what even is that? Well, I'll tell you what I am. I am courage in a crock. I am grace in a dance go clog. I'm beauty, I'm function, I'm arched adjacent. I've bent but never broken, a freak, perhaps it's true, but I've carried Queenie through it all, so give respect where due. Don't pity this podiatric plot, don't wince or look away. Just polish my nail and hear my tale. I own the matinee.
We did the story. We did this. We did this.
We did the news.
We did the news.
We did it all.
We did it all. We've done it all.
We've done it all.
Folks. We've done it all.
We've said it all.
We've said it all. We're just hoping that TT returns within 48 hours. Otherwise, I might be forced to do a GoFundMe or something. See if we can raise some ransom
Get an email
money
from me.
Oh, we'll come
Oh,
retrieve
dear.
you. I promise.
Oh.
Won't let anybody keep you away.
Oh.
Not. Yep, there he goes. Right on cue.
Hello, Miles.
Miles has rejoined
Miles
the
in the
community.
house.
Miles in the house. Miles in the house. Yes. And Teddy's going to get his coiffure
Oh, yes.
tomorrow.
He'll be all
He'll be
handsome tomorrow.
Yes, that's what we tell everybody. Handsome. Okay, folks, enjoy. And we'll talk with you soon. Bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
The air is thick with silence. The fire smolder low. We've buried dreams in headlines and prayed through every blow. But still a voice keeps calling from the quiet, stubborn dust. A whisper that remembers what it meant to trust. We don't need a savior wrapped in gold. We need a hand to hold. Who will rise up from the ashes to lead us? One who will not be cowed in the face of evil. One who stands as one of us, not over us. One who binds us, not divides us. Yeah, we've waited long enough. Let it be one of us. They spin their flags like daggers while truth gets lost in spin. But kindness keeps on knocking and justice fights to win. The map's been drawn in anger, but the path is paved in grace. With every weary traveler looking for their place. So gather all your courage, your heartbreak and your grit. Just someone who won't back down.